Hi there, I'm Charles Southwood from Denodo Technologies. I'm our Regional Vice President for the Northern European region. Welcome to our partner interview sessions here at DataFest. I'm delighted to have with me today Emiliano Pierdominici, who is our partner manager for the Southern Europe and Middle Eastern region, and also Professor Alberto Pezzi, who is the Corporate Strategy Professor at the University of Rome in Italy. So welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
So,
hi.
Great to have you here today. We understand there's a relationship between the University of Rome and Denodo, and as some people will know, there's been a strong relationship between academic bodies and Denodo, which go back to the foundation of our company, with our own CEO coming from La Coruña University, a professor in data science. So it's great to have this collaboration. I'd be very keen to understand, perhaps firstly, if I could ask you, Emiliano, about that collaboration experience and how this may be useful to both organizations.
Yes, thank you very much, Charles, and thanks for this opportunity. Yes, partners are very important for us, especially in our region. So we really wanted to develop a wide ecosystem, a partner ecosystem. We believe that the network, partner network can be really a value. For this reason, we started this cooperation to spread the message around digital transformation based on data, data integration, logical approach, rather than physical. For this reason, we started to cooperate with some research labs entities in Italy, like the Osservatorio Politecnico of Milan, to analyze the market, with the University of Roma Tre, with the business economics department, to study the market and the business impact of the solution, and with other educational centers to spread the message, to deliver the message of the value of data virtualization also at the academic level and for students. And this is something we started last year.
Excellent. That sounds very good. And if I could ask Professor Pezzi, how important is the collaboration, do you think?
I strongly believe in an active collaboration between the university and companies, from academic research also to workshop, business games, and seminars. And it's important to share the value and the experience of the real studies, case studies, to the students. And in my course, I always include company workshop and seminars. We started the collaboration with Denodo through a seminar on the value of fast data decision making and the related managerial implication. And this is the first step of our collaboration.
That's great. That's very good to see. And if I could also ask you, Professor Pezzi, we're seeing huge demand for data analytics, data science, and so on, coupled with digital transformation. And I wondered if you had a view on how that was impacting companies and organizations, given your field of expertise.
Yes, in the last 10 years, one of the most interesting trend has been the evolution of data-driven company and the value of data. The improvements in data collection, storage, and processing capabilities have created new opportunities for managerial activities. And data now are considered a source of competitive advantage, usually the most important source of competitive advantage. So we decided to start a study with Denodo to better understand the impact of a project based on innovative technology to manage and integrate data. And so Emiliano can say something about it.
Yes, we believe that the digital transformation as at the heart of this process is data in general. So there are some interesting analysis from companies like IDC describing the phenomenon of data growth and the fact that one element I believe it's really relevant. And it is the amount of real-time data that are projected from now to the next 5 years. Real-time data will be around 6 times in volume of what it is today, and will be 1/3 of the total volume generated in the world, which means that compared to what it is today, it's a huge growth. It's 6 times then compared to what it is today. So that means that there will be a lot of opportunities, but also a lot of complexity to manage for companies, both from a technological point of view, but also from a business point of view, because then you need to understand exactly what you would like to do with this data, with this amount of data. And that's why we started these studies. We are analyzing it. The study will be completed by the end of the year. We started to analyze around 170 projects developed worldwide, and this is what we're doing together. Excellent.
Well, it's a great collaboration, I think, given the reach that Denodo can provide into the industry and the expertise in corporate strategy from the university. In terms of outcomes, if I could ask you, Emiliano, what do you see as the purpose of the study, and are there any highlights that you feel that we can share?
Yes, sure. So the idea is to define, to try to define, to analyze which are the main business impacts of this kind of project based on this innovative technology like data virtualization. We analyzed around 170 projects in 23 different verticals in 5 continents. And the main outcome is that the value that has been provided is around time savings, which means speed, which means agility for companies. And this is translated into 3 main areas of advantages that are from a business point of view related to cost savings and operations, revenue increase, and risk mitigation. In the study, there will be highlighted for all these areas several case studies, which is very important because it describes real project that has been delivered. And as I said before, the study will be completed by the end of the year.
Yes, and I think certainly we've seen, from a Denodo perspective, we've seen huge acceleration in the demand, particularly for real-time insights and the volumes of data that organizations have to gather to get those insights, maybe for things like artificial intelligence and so on, and machine learning is a very interesting and exciting area. If I could turn to Professor Pezzi, given that fast decision making, what sort of projects and data analytics do you think are going to be most interesting?
Sure. Technologies that help collection of information and extraction improve companies' performance and reduce the resource misallocation. This is the important point of view. In my opinion, the fast decision making is the most interesting aspect of the project, because it's important to understand that the fast decision making can improve the performance and also can accelerate also the innovation inside the companies.
Okay, thank you very much. And Professor Pezzi, just to round up, I'd be very keen to understand what you see the future. So it sounds like this is going to be a very exciting project and very valuable insights from the outcomes of the project. In terms of future direction, what do you see in terms of the cooperation between Denodo and the university?
I am also a director of a Master of Digital Marketing Strategy. We plan to include more companies workshop, and Denodo will be part of it with some direct experience that can also help the students to understand more about data-driven economy, because in business school, students think that is technology problem and not an economic problem. And this, I would like to solve this dilemma that I believe is a good way to also to work together and to have a good performance for companies.
That's very interesting. Thank you very much. Emiliano, can I also ask you for your thoughts on the future, please?
Yes, sure. So first of all, we will increase our presence and cooperation with the University of Roma Tre. We will expand this kind of footprint. We're trying to do the same thing also in other countries of my region, in Turkey and in the United Emirates. And furthermore, we also will start in next year a project that we call Denodo Academy, which is a cooperation with the education centers on data science. So we'll be mainly focused on technologies, education. And this is I believe very important, because it will bring the message of of this kind of technology also for students and now graduated young people.
I think that sounds a very exciting initiative. Well, thank you both very much for your insights. I wish you every success with your collaboration and look forward to hearing an update on the project. And thank you also to all our listeners, and I hope you're enjoying the DataFest. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Charles. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.